So I've done the rounds, I've done the predictions video. I have never really done the kit ranking video, apart from the Wednesday kit. I'll shut up, we're getting into the video, we're going to rank the League One kits. In 24th, I've got Accrington Stanley's kit. It's basically an Adidas kit, off the peg kit, with the badge put on, the WAM sponsor. Not an amazing home kit, not a fan of it, 24th. I will say, however, don't take what I say as anything other than my opinion. Obviously, I wear ridiculous shirts. And there's a reason I'm only wearing black today, so people can't point out in the comments that I always wear ridiculous shirts. In 23rd, I've got Donny Rovers' kit. I don't like it. I'm sorry, Donny. I mean, I've always thought their crest is quite nice, but the sponsor here, I'm not a massive fan of hoops. The material looks different. I don't think it's that amazing a kit, so I've got it in 23rd. Next up, I might have been a little bit hard on this one because I do like Hummel kits usually, but I've gone for Fleetwood Town's kit. It's a nice kit, but it's a little bit safe for me. I don't really like those ones where you've kind of got just like a patch of the colour and then the arms are doing a completely different thing, and then the collar looks a little bit weird to me, and I just think it's a safe option. I quite like the black fade coming down on it, but nah, not for me. We're now in 20th, and I've gone for another red kit. This time it's Morecambe's kit. I don't like this kit at all. I just think the sponsor kind of intersects the white line running through it. I know they're the shrimps and there's something... it looks like a League One kit, and that's not my vibe. Next up is Oxford United's kit. Now, this is one that I think would make most fans that have got a bit of a beer gut look like a pack of sausages. Looking at the fit of this, I can't breathe just looking at this picture. It's not gone lower because I quite like how the sort of simple black sponsor works against the contrast of the yellow. I think it goes with the badge. I think it's quite tidy, but it's one of those Puma jobs that I'm a bit like, not the best effort from them there, and the fit makes me, makes me cringe. Next up, I've got Cheltenham's kit. I think it's one of those kits that, again, I did say the thing with the Fleetwood and the Hummel one. I think this one's a little bit more uniform, the way the white actually continues into the rest of the shirt. I think the black cuffs round the sleeves look quite good as well, and it basically just cleans it up a little bit more. That's why it's higher than the other one. And then the one above that, I've gone for Rotherham's kit because I think this is even more uniform in the idea of it's quite symmetrical with the... It's the very similar kits. Let's not lie about that. I just think the Rotherham one's a little bit tidier and it works a little bit more for me, and the sponsor on this one actually puts it ahead of the Cheltenham one for me. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this was at the bottom of some people's, and that's because it's the Bolton Wanderers Home Bargains one. It's the sponsor ruins this shirt. This shirt, if you take it away, it's quite retro to me. You take the sponsor off it, and it's just got the Macron. You know, I love that collar. I love the cuffs. I think it's a really nice retro style shirt with just a white shirt. You know, the little bits of red on the sleeves, but then you've got just the badge and a white shirt with those, you know, the collar and cuffs. Why have you slapped Home Bargains on it? And this is a perfect example of how a sponsor can ruin a kit, and that's unfortunate, but that's what's happened here. In 15th, I've gone for an attempt of a kit here, attempt of being a bit different, and it's the Cambridge United kit. I think the sponsor actually works quite well, the fact that they've just kept it simple on there, but this is going to be one that some people love and some people hate. I'm a bit indifferent on it. I think it's actually just a bit of a mess. I quite like out there shirts and wacky designs. Take Sheffield Wednesday's away kit, for example, this season. I think that's great. However, this just looks a bit disjointed. The symmetry on it upsets me. So that's why we've gone for Cambridge here. Next up, we've got Wigan Athletic. I'm going to sort of give them props for reusing a kit as well, but it reminds me, this is a Wigan kit, in fairness. It reminds me of when Wednesday did those disgusting plus net ones, and I hated them, but it is more of a Wigan kit than a Wednesday kit, which I appreciate, because sometimes our kits can look a bit too similar. If you're a Wigan or a Wednesday fan, you probably know this. You'll go, no, that's a Wednesday kit, not a Wigan kit. No, that's a Wigan kit, not a Wednesday kit. And we've had that in the past with some of our home shirts. That's a Wigan kit. it goes there for me. Next up, we're getting to some of the tidier kits here. I could have potentially put this one a little bit higher up because we've got the Ipswich Town kit, the Adidas one. I think it looks quite nice. It's quite tidy. The sponsor is quite big, but I think it doesn't detract too much from the shirt, which is why I've put it this high up. It's nowhere near the bottom of the pack, and I could have probably put it a little bit higher up. I think it works, but there's not too much going on there. That's probably a plus to it. We'll keep the Ipswich Town kit here. 12th, I've kind of got a curveball, and I've gone for Portsmouth kits. It's basically a Man City kit. The sponsor looks all right on it. It's one of those, again, that's going to be quite a tight fit. It's Nike's sort of go-to at the minute. It's the Man City kit, isn't it? And I think it works, actually. It's probably, I don't know what the Portsmouth fans think about it. It's possibly not true to what they want, but I just think this looks like quite a tidy, neat, simplistic kit. Gets 12. In 11th, I've got a Wycombe kit. It's a Wycombe kit, and Wycombe wear Wycombe kits. This is a Wycombe kit. Top 10 now, and we're going 10th with Sunderland. It's a bit different from a normal Sunderland kit when you've got the fade at the top there into the stripe. I'm not sure I'm a massive fan of it, but this looks comfy. This looks more like a t-shirt than an actual football shirt. I like the difference. I'm giving them points for difference, which is why I'm going 10th. Now, we talked about sponsors ruining a kit. This sponsor kind of makes the kit for me here. The AFC Wimbledon kit in 9th. I think the yellow's questionable on the shoulders, but I do like how the sponsor really makes this kit pop, the Football Manager sponsor against the blue. I think it looks quite nice. I just don't like the yellow on it, but it's not too bad a kit, and I think it's a little bit different to what we usually see. That's why I've gone 9th. Now we talk about something being a little bit different. I've gone for Crewe in 8th with this kit, kind of like they've just splattered a paintbrush over the top of it. It's a little bit different. I like it when kits do something a little bit different, and this Crewe kit definitely is that. That's why it's an 8. Next up, we've got a Hummel shirt that is a bit tidier. So I do quite like Hummel usually, and they redeem it with Charlton's shirt here. I quite like the texturing inside of it. The sponsor I'm not a massive fan of, but this is actually a very decent football kit. I think it's one of Hummel's better offerings this year, and I think it works for Charlton, so it deserves its place. Now, even though this is probably my least favourite Wednesday kit in the past few years, it is still better than quite a lot of the offerings we get for other clubs. It's different to other shirts. The stripes are too thin for me. I know it's growing on a lot of people. I think it looks too white. It's actually got a white back on this that I'm not a massive fan of, but it does look better than all those other kits I had below it. So Wednesday's kit does miss out on top 6 here. Hopefully Wednesday don't miss out on top 6, but it's in 7th. In 6th, purely because it's different to most kits you see in the English leagues, I've got Burton Albion's kit. Again, I'm not a massive fan of the sponsor, the fact they've got the blue and the yellow of the press tech on it, but I do like the fact they've backed it with yellow. It's got that black strip running down it. It's a tidy kit. I'm ignoring the shorts. The shorts upset me because they're the reverse. You should go straight into the stripe. Just get rid of the yellow stripe, to be honest. I was just going to say you could just mirror it, have yellow shirts with the black stripe running all the way down, but just have black shorts, and that would be so much tidier. I'm going to forget that it's got a yellow stripe on the shorts and just look at the shirt, and I think that's a top 6 shirt. In 5th, I've got MK Don's shirt. It's simple, it's white, it's black on white. I like black on white shirts. They've even sort of done the crest the same way. This is the sponsor's all black, the Suzuki sponsor. It looks good, it's central, it adds something to the kit. They've kept a very simplistic kit with the black collar, just straight round, and I think that is how simple should be done on a kit. It's two-tone, and it wins points for how stripped back a kit this is, but it looks really cool. In 4th, I've gone for Shrewsbury Town kits here. Now, this is an Umbro golden piece. It's out there, it's yellow and blue with obviously the central blue stripe. And I think they've done right in doing the yellow collar with the way the 2 yellow lines, the stripes, sorry, come down. It works with the collar. The sponsor looks wicked, actually. That slightly lighter shade of blue. It might even be the similar one. It might be the actual photo here. But I just think this works so much. It goes with the club's colours perfectly. The sponsor matches it. The Umbro sponsor's understated. It's really difficult for me to not put this in my top 3, actually. What I'm about to tell you next with third, we could easily interchange this because this is difficult. I really like that Shrewsbury Town kit. But in third, I have gone for the Gillingham style, the Italian style, the black on blue. I think it's a tidy kit. I wanted to have black shorts. We're not giving points off for shorts. We're just going the shirts in this video even. A lot of shoes. But I think it's something you don't really see in this league. Points off it for the sponsor. Do I swap it with Shrewsbury Town? No, I'm going to let you make your mind up on that one. Do you prefer the Gillingham kit or the is it Shrewsbury? I remember a commentator on FIFA used to say that. I don't remember. You make your mind up on those two. So top two. In second, now this is a controversial one because if it's sponsors on, it's 15th, 16th, probably lower. But in second, I've got Lincoln City's kit without the sponsor, which you can buy because they're going to have 5 different sponsors this season. It's simple. It looks retro. It's just a striped shirt from back in the day with the badge fitting perfectly on the placement there and the sponsor on the manufacturer, sorry, on the other side. The red collar going into the central stripe looks brilliant. It's such a good looking kit from the front. It deserves second. However, the Virgin sponsor on it that I've seen makes it a disgusting kit. Keep the sponsors off for that, but because fans can get it without sponsorships, that's why it's placed here. And that means in my top spot, I've gone for Plymouth. I really like Plymouth's kit this year. It's got the, it's just the green, the different kind of texture on the shirt. It's got that shine to it. It's a Puma kit, and I usually hate Puma kits, but Puma have done a good job here. It's probably because Plymouth's colours work quite well. The badge sits perfectly. The Puma badge, because they've kept it white. It's the contrast with the sponsor. I love Ginsters, can't lie. But the Ginsters logo, the sponsor looks absolutely wicked on the front of it. The black cuffs around the arms and the sort of, not a full collar, but a black collar just up around the neck a little bit, and not in the V, sorry, so it's around the sides of the neck. There's little touches to this kit that really work. I think they've got the thin black stripes through it as well that just adds to the actual overall look of it. This, in my opinion, is the tidiest home kit in the league this season, and I think Plymouth have done a really good job. I've got to give Puma props for this, and they've made some of the worst Wednesday kits I've ever seen, but quite like this, and it tops my kit rankings. But that is just one man's opinion. Let me know in the comments what you think the best home kits in League One are this season. Do you want to see me do the away kits? If this video does well enough and you guys let me know in the comments, I'll do the away kits because there is definitely some interesting away kits and third kits, to be fair, in League One this season. But for now, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, do all those things, and keep watching right here on Dexterity Box.